Let's go. Let's go. Hi, guys. Thank you for our live studio audience.
Hey, everybody. What? You have a theme song.
I do. I forgot to sing it. I'm
like she's going to do all this clapping and not going to sing her theme song that she's supposed to be copywriting. She made a theme song this week, y'all. So, you want to debut your theme song this week or next week? You ready?
I am ready, actually.
Okay.
You ain't got to ask people once. Queen and just queen and around with Key and Johnny. Queen and just queen and around with Key and Johnny.
Yeah.
Jazz hands. It's dope, right?
It is wonderful.
Thank you.
It is wonderful. You're going to need to copyright that.
Thank you. I know. Because Nickelodeon stole my theme song from last week. So I thought I'd just hit y'all with a new theme song this week, an original piece. Maybe I have a new original piece every single week. The pressure.
Every week?
The pressure. But yeah.
Why would you do that to yourself?
I mean, because, I just like living on the edge. I like pressure. I like diamonds. That's the only way you're going to get a diamond. Under pressure.
Okay.
Under pressure. Okay.
Okay, so we have topics this week.
We have a topic.
Topic number 1.
What do you do when you get ghosted? I mean, you were in a committed situationship.
Oh, wait, we got commitment.
A committed situationship. That means you're calling and
what's
talking.
That word? That's an oxymoron. That is an oxymoron. I'm sorry, continue.
It could be an oxymoron, but for right now, you understand exactly what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying.
It makes sense. You're in a committed situationship, meaning, for clarification purposes, meaning like you're calling on a semi-regular basis.
Okay.
You're texting on a similar regular basis. You're going out. You're trying to link up. LA. It's always like we're always planning to link up. You're planning, and then you link up, and it may be awkward for a little bit because you don't really know him like that, but you're just trying to get to know, or you don't know her like that, and then all of a sudden, like nothing, just poof, just gone. And that's like the basic, non-important closure that you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? Closure is what you need, right? But then there's the situations when you're like in something committed, and then all of a sudden, poof, somebody's gone. Like they're out your life for whatever reason. They just woke up one morning and decided not to want to be with you. Things just didn't work out, and you got no way of like expressing how you feel. You got no way of getting all of those emotions out. Like you on the phone venting to your homegirl, you on your knees praying to God, but it's like you want answers. Closure is good for the soul.
It is. So as you're talking, the life coach in me is just like this screaming to get out right now.
Just hold your mule.
That's why I'm like, I'm just gonna sit here and make faces while you talk.
Because it's important to have people out here like
you're right,
like calling numbers over and over and over. Like, what voicemail? What? No longer in service. Oh, what?
Oh, number change.
Okay. People, you. Okay. First of all, dude be all up in your DMs, right, for like months and weeks and days on end.
From all of
and
this.
Then 2 weeks later, you see him in a full tux and some girl in all white, and you're like, wow, that was just a week ago. Wow. Closure is good for the soul.
It is. And I will tell you. Okay. So, so first of all,
Closure.
What is closure? Closure is just our desire, our need for understanding. It's
That's a good way
desire to have questions answered. It's the want of no ambiguity but in this situation. Like there's no clarity. Like what the heck just happened? Mm-hmm. And closure is a form of validation. So you are looking for answers to validate what you think may have happened or because you don't know what happened. So closure.
Oh, you know what happened.
You know what happened.
You know the facts.
You know, but you want to clear up the lack of facts.
You want an explanation.
You want an explanation.
Yes.
So I have a couple things.
Hey, new followers, we're talking about
closure. Hey. So one, there are different ways to get closure. Closure does not always have to look like what you believe it should look like. So for me, I have done things out of the box because stuff has happened. People have done things that didn't make sense. And I've created my own methods of healing to get closure. So that because I'm like, well, if they didn't think I was, I don't want to say deserving of, but if they didn't care enough to give me an explanation, I'm not going to put any more energy into them either. And that's the way I've resolved a lot of stuff. Like, okay, this is what is. Now, how do I heal myself? Because I ain't worried about them and what they going through. I'm worried about me and mine. So I ain't got time to be playing no games. If I got ghosted, I got ghosted. Next. Thank you. Next.
Okay. So what do you do when you see that person, you run into this person in the street? What do you do?
You're dead to me. I'm joking. But I mean, it depends on how they respond. If they say something, if they give me a head nod, I'm gonna give them a head nod. If they act like they don't see me, I'm gonna act like I don't see them. I'm all about reciprocation. So but that's also some defense mechanisms within myself, because I do have some healing that has been done and still needs to go on. So some of me is like, I'm not about to go down this path. If a certain person should choose to say, like that one dude, what do we call him? When he told me that I wasn't his type.
Oh, that dude?
No, he didn't tell me I wasn't.
Facebook dude?
Yeah, Facebook dude. He told me that he didn't think he was my type. And I was like, okay, I'm not finna argue with you. But there's some things that I'm not going to do. Mm-hmm. So I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm not gonna chase you. There's a few things that Kiana's not gonna do. So if you ghost and you don't answer or you don't respond within a couple days / now I'm not gonna lie and say like I haven't sent a cuss word filled text message in my life. I think I'm past those days.
Oh yeah, no, I don't do that.
Oh no, I've done it.
I don't like receipts.
I don't care about receipts.
I don't like them. I don't want nobody screenshotting how I was feeling.
I said it. I said what I said, and I meant what I said when I said it. So, I'm all listen.
I feel you. No, it's okay. It's cool.
When I go there, or when I went there back then, I did not care. Mm-hmm. So, I have sent a text message. I have sent the last person who sent me like a paragraph of something. And I just responded back. I didn't even read it. I was like, okay,
look.
And it's because I'm at a place in my life where our energies have to match. If our energies don't match, I cannot put more energy into you. I'm done.
Okay. I love it. I love the fact that you have found your own methods of healing. I get it. That's beautiful. It is.
It is.
It's a beautiful thing. However, / hyphen. Mm-hmm. No comma, just a hyphen, because I'm going to start a whole new thing. Dang, what was I gonna say? I was quiet for so long, and I was like, "Don't forget what you were gonna say. Don't forget what you was gonna say." What if you were like super like
into the person,
into this person, right? And me personally, like, I need to get all of the things that I've been thinking about, praying about, venting to my homegirls about. That's why, see, I don't send text messages because I have a homegirl who say everything that I wish I could have said, like, in that moment. Like, you ever been, like, driving in a car and something happened and you had a conversation, and when you was driving in the car, you was like, dang, I could have said this. I could have said this. See, my homegirl, she the one. My cousin Robin. I call her and be like, let me tell you what happened. And she knows of a particular situation that I was in, and I was really into this guy, like super into him, cause friends first, and then everything else just happened, and poof, like there was an incident that happened, and then poof, and it was just like tears, like real emotion and tears, like I had never. I'm just experiencing some firsts in 2019, like some firsts in my life, and the date was one, and then this one. I've curved people before. I just have never had it happen to me in a way when it really affected me. Cause like I'm cool with somebody just saying like whatever, but like when it really affects me and I'm really feeling somebody, I'm not really so sure that me ignoring you when I see you is gonna happen. I'm gonna have a stank face. It's gonna be all on my face, and I'm going to want to have this conversation. And if I've been I've been told to let it go. But if I let it go, that means like every good part of this person, I'm have he's attached, but he's attached to all of the negative feelings. So if I let all those negative feelings go, he's attached to it, so I have to let him go too.
Yes.
But
yes.
So then I mean, but
that's fine. It's okay. It's absolutely okay. That's not what you wanted to hear?
No, it is what it is. Like you gotta just eat that. Like you gotta take that in. Like sometimes it's not. But closure, you just want it. Like you want it bad. Like chocolate cake. When you're juicing, you just want it. I mean, it's not as great for you. It's not as good. It's good though, but because you need it. Like you just need it and you want it, and you have to have it. Because if you don't have it, you just have all these questions, and it could be just like a misunderstanding. Like even if it's like listen, if you owe somebody some closure, just give them whatever it is they need to hear. Just tell them what they. Don't be scared. Like, ain't nobody finna slash your tires. Ain't nobody finna call you out your name. Ain't nobody. You just need just explain. Even if it's something that I don't like to hear, I don't want to hear it. Me personally, okay. Let's just talk about. Let's just be personal. If you have done anything to me, and you know who you are, just call me, okay. I'm so serious. My number is the same. It has not changed in years. Just call me and be like, you know what? It just wasn't working out. And then I can be like, oh, okay, it wasn't. You right. It wasn't working. Thank you for letting me know.
You feel better now?
Do you have anything that you want to tell somebody in particular? Hey, friends, wait. We are not. You said that you were going to do it.
Okay, I know. I forgot.
Please go.
I'm here.
Please look.
I'm there.
If you have said anything to us, we
apologize. No, nobody said anything.
Nobody said anything.
Okay. But we're also not on your page. So, did you share it on your page?
Oh, because nobody really follows just Queening Around. They follow us individually.
Yeah. Hi.
Please follow Just Queening Around on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook Live. We are here providing all types of topics for you to enjoy. We are going to be giving away some stuff pretty soon. Yep.
So, you asked me a question. So, this is where Kiana gets a little hardcore.
Okay.
Because I'm the kind of person, most of the time when I do something or when I have offended, it's because it came from here. It's because I meant it. So, but if that should occur, then you know why. And I was very clear when I did what I did, why I did what I did.
Okay. You mean like if somebody needed closure from you?
There's no, you gonna get closure.
Oh, you already gonna know. There's nothing left in the air.
There's nothing left to be said.
Question.
No question mark.
I feel
no.
You. I'm the same way.
No, I'm one person who will like. Now, it might be a situation where I'm like, listen, I don't know what happened. I don't know why you felt the way you felt. I felt the way this is how I felt. I don't really understand it, but it is what it is. Period.
Point blank.
Point blank.
Done and done.
Done.
And do you have people still saying, but I just don't understand. I just don't get it. I don't.
No, usually in my life, when there has been conflict, the two of us or the group is very clear on where the source or even if there's a miscommunication, we're like, that's where we went wrong. Darn. Oops. And sometimes it works itself out. Sometimes it doesn't.
Right, but you don't give it a chance at all if you just ghost somebody. You don't give it a chance to
I'm not a ghoster. I'm not a ghost. Well, you know what? I take that back. Am I a ghoster? I don't think I'm a ghoster. But see, is it considered ghosting? Because like I had this dude that would like send me poems and things, and it was real.
He bared his soul too early.
Oh God.
That is low key the worst.
And so I just stopped responding. I just stopped responding because it was like, you're not understanding that I'm not like. I felt like I wasn't the kind of woman that he needed. Like he needed a woman who was like really like in like that was her like, oh my gosh, like I'm not that chick. Mm-hmm. Like I like a poem here and there, like that's cool. Mm-hmm. But sending me them every day, like my dude, I can't even read these every day. Like
they weren't even haikus. They
no,
it was full on Edgar Allan Poe type.
Listen.
Raven, knocking at my door.
And
my heart said,
I
just need you more and more.
I know that a lot of women like those kinds of things. I am not one of those women. Laugh at me. I'm not. I am not that kind of woman.
I'm sorry,
so I do like flowers. I like bills being paid. I like gas in my car. I'm about getting stuff done. So if you want to affect me, show up at my job with lunch because I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna eat.
I got Chipotle.
Listen, I'm at El Pollo Loco. You want this side salad or not?
Bruh.
Like that's how you affect me. So
the quickest way to a woman, we should talk about that one day, but the quickest way is food, like to a woman's heart. Like jewelry, food, nah, I don't have hoes, but food, like if you feed me all the time, I'm probably gonna love you forever.
Or take care of something that's on my to-do list. And if I have something that's on my to-do list,
and you just be like, oh, don't even worry about it, I got it. What?
Be still my heart. I'm just that. I mean, but. I'm just not.
Look, I dated a guy. I met him at the grocery store, right? The first time he came over to my house, I went upstairs. Like, I went upstairs to take a shower to get ready to go or something like that. And I came downstairs, but he had my whole refrigerator out and he was cleaning behind my refrigerator. Girl, he stayed in my house for a year. I let him live with me for a year. A whole year.
Listen! Let me tell you. You can't move in on me. You can't move in. But let me tell you about the love and adoration that I will have for somebody who will come and clean behind my fridge. Oh, my God. Oh, God.
The simplest things, bro.
I mean,
we be trying to go out of the country. Like, I gotta go out the country all the time. I gotta do this. I gotta get me a bag. I'm like, okay.
No. But so that being said, I said all of that. All of that was rooted in the gentleman who was trying to woo me by writing poems, and that wasn't. Like,
and you ghosted him.
I did. I just stopped responding because it's too much.
Oh, did he send the points? Oh, okay, Queen. I see you not feeling this enlightenment I'm trying to give you. Like, did he give you like a closure outpost?
No,
like this is the last time I'm gonna reach out.
No, it was just
those are the funniest.
No, it was just like, I hope I get to see you soon.
And you just didn't respond.
I didn't.
That's bad.
I didn't.
That's bad.
I know. Now that one I do. No, I don't feel bad because the other thing is, I consistently tell people the way my life is set up, between my children, my career, the things that I have going on. If you ain't on the go, you're gonna have to meet me on the road.
You're gonna have to go.
You meet me on the road. And he kept wanting it. Like, no, don't listen. Today I'm gonna be here. Stop by. Pick one of them three.
Pick one of them.
Pick 1, 2, 3. I gotta do this. I have to do this, and I have to do this. Where would you like to show up?
Yeah.
Because these 3 things have to get done.
Mm-hmm.
So unless you're going to do one of these things and take that off my plate, you're going to meet me here.
Yeah. People like grown-ups understand that. Grown-ups with kids with responsibilities, they can
see. I don't think he had kids.
They understand that and they appreciate that. I was going to meet a guy for tea or coffee or something, right?
Tea and crumpets?
Right, but I homeschool,
Mm-hmm.
so I was going to take the boys to go to the movies and post up outside the movie theater. Well, not outside, but like outside the entrance to their little theater. And, and chill with somebody for like an hour, 45, you know what I'm saying? Something like that, like in and out, Because I'm not about to take my kids to go meet nobody. Now, if somebody happens to just be there and we bump in, hey, that's kind of how that has to work.
Here.
Right.
No.
Something like that. And so people, like grown-ups get it and understand, but, some people say, you got a lot going on. I hate when somebody tells me I have a lot going on. I don't have a lot going on. This is just my life. I
know. I do have a lot going on. I do. But a lot, I got a lot going on.
I have enough going on. I'm not going to call it a lot.
But a lot is relative. How do you look at a lot? I got a lot going on. My life is popping. I got a lot like, I'm looking at that in a positive perspective.
Well, I don't want nobody telling me, people like, oh, you got a lot going on. Maybe
it's that tone.
Yeah.
It's not what's said, it's how it's said.
I don't want people telling me I have a lot going on. Like, I have enough. Have just enough, and if I add on one more, it's still gonna be just enough because I'm gonna be able to handle it.
Well,
I'm able to handle that closure, or whatever comes my way, whatever.
Okay,
closure
for
your relationships and your weaves. That's so funny. So the name of our post was what would I say?
I don't know.
I said get some closure. Your tracks are showing.
Yes, that's what you said.
That's because our other topic, we didn't even tell them what our second topic was. We just jumped right into closure. Our other topic was our hair and loving our hair, no matter.
Yes. So I was so inspired this week by Representative Ayanna Pressley, who revealed her bald head this week.
Mm-hmm. Or was it last week? Was it last week?
Well, I saw it this week.
Okay.
Wait, today's Sunday, so that was last week.
Last week.
Mm-hmm. So
that pretty green. She had like this pretty green.
Yeah, and she revealed that she had been living with alopecia. Yeah, and so over the past year or so, she has slowly lost patches of her hair, and just watching her talk about what she went through and it was a couple things that affected me, because one of the things that she said, and it was my thing was our womanness, our femininity, and the attachment that we have to our hair. But even as she was talking, she was saying like how the day she lost her last patch of hair, she had to go on TV. And so she didn't even get to mourn the loss of her hair. And so the other thing about it was that we do so much. We carry so much in our womanness, in being who we are, that we don't even give ourselves a chance to really grieve and mourn things that when we lose. Like, so it was just like just watching that whole thing and her going from the representative with the twist to now being the beautiful, bald black woman that she is, it was just a fascinating thing to me. And you know, with my girls, even though I do wear wigs, under this wig is natural hair. Mm-hmm. I haven't pressed my hair in 3 years. It's been 3 years.
Like no heat.
Blow dry, like every other month, just to kind of get in there and get them kinks out.
True.
But yeah, aside from a blow dry, and the same for the girls. My girls, Ayana, how long have you been natural?
5 years.
CC is probably 4. I think we pressed her hair one time after. But our process actually began when Ayana was in 3rd or 4th grade. Mm-hmm. Well, the process, because it didn't just happen overnight. But one day she came home and some little boy had told her that she didn't have good hair, and so she came home and asked me, like, Mom, do I have good hair? And it just like shook me to my core.
Yeah,
like it was like
first you see that on TV, but it's like, hold up, this happening to my baby,
right? Like, first of all,
where he at?
Who? Well, and because I didn't know where it was coming from, it was like, first of all, who told you about good hair? Like, what does that even mean?
Right.
Like, we don't even talk. We don't talk like that.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Now, I will acknowledge that when she was a baby, I think it was my great grandmother said something. Cool. Yeah, something to that effect. Like, oh, well, doesn't look like she's gonna have good hair. And she has hair. She has hair. It's good. She's good.
Well, they say it's gonna turn. They say the hair gonna turn
right.
on you.
Yeah, but it's like, but people. So that first, it's the concept that our hair is not good. Like, the hair that God gave me is good hair. Whether it does not matter how it grows out of my head, whether it's coily, straight, regardless of what it looks like. Even if I'm bald, my hair is my hair. God gave it to me, and it's good hair.
Good or bad hair.
I don't know what we're singing.
School days.
School days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it was just amazing to me.
Were you like perming your hair back then?
No, I've never had a perm.
Never had a perm.
I've never had a
perm.
Like,
in your 20-odd something plus experience years of life living on this earth.
I'm about to be 40. So in those so in my 40 years of life, I'm about to turn 40.
When's your birthday?
December 26th. This year I will turn 40.
I knew that was your birthday. I knew it was your birthday. I knew it was your birthday.
So in my 40 years of life, I have never pressed my hair. I think when I shaved it all off.
Wait a minute, you call them press a perm?
I'm sorry, not press. In my 40 years of life, I've only pressed my hair. I've never permed I think when I one time I cut all my hair.
And why don't you wear your hair out? You just don't want to wear your hair out?
Girl, this is work. This is work. Do y'all hear me? Ayana, come over here so they can see your hair.
Do I look decent?
Oh, you look decent enough to show them what you're working
with. You're beautiful.
So,
no matter what they hate.
This is my daughter, Ayana.
Yes, big hair, don't
and this
care.
is her hair. And it's gorgeous. And I have similar hair on my head.
Can I touch your hair? What, does this feel good? Oh my gosh, I miss my hair. Get out of here. Go.
So, it's twofold. I like to play dress up. I do. So my wigs are like a form of dress up. But when I'm ready, I will take my hair out and do some twist outs, moisturize it. Do
March 1st, maybe?
No.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. But I will. But under my wig is natural hair, and it's a nice length, and it's thick and full. And I just pull it back in a ponytail and plop a wig on.
Did you see the video, the movie, the short film of the good hair where the guy was trying to do his daughter's hair?
And I cried.
Beautiful.
I cried.
I
like
thought
a
it was
baby.
beautiful. I think it like won like an Oscar something like that.
Yes,
that's pretty dope.
But
pretty good.
It's our attachment to hair that just Like, it's so crazy. Oh, I know what else I was going to tell you. So, years ago, a friend of mine showed up with cut hair. And a woman that I love dearly was sitting next to me. And when she walked in, my eyes got real big. And I was like, oh, y'all, that hair is bad. And the woman was like, you can't cut your hair till you get a husband. And I was like, right. And it was like, how does that... Does one equal the other? But if it does...
She was older.
She was an older woman. Yeah.
I have so many things to say about that.
Tell me. I'm listening.
Because the older generation they have all these sayings that are so detrimental to our self-esteem, to the way we like think and how we raise our own daughters. Thank God I have boys, but they do have a lot of hair. But that was so awful for her to say that. I feel like, no, what does that have? What?
And it was well intentioned. It was well intentioned.
That's not well intentioned. Somebody told her that.
Yeah.
And perpetrated.
I don't know
that whole.
But
stereotype. Listen, if you have a pretty face, you can do whatever you want to do with your hair. And Sister Ho told me that a long time ago when I cut my hair at church. And she told me. And she's beautiful. You know, I love her to pieces. She's a sweetheart. And I'm her. Well, actually, I'm her sweetheart. But you can do whatever you want to do with your hair. I remember my good friend Rhonda. She had locks. She didn't have locks at the time. Rhonda stayed with like a straight perm or a wig or a weave. You know, stay fly. And I remember one day she just walked in church. I'm sitting up on the pulpit because I'm singing, and she comes out the back and just comes straight. And our church is pretty big and walking straight. And I'm talking about she had like a fierce walk. Like I was like, and all her hair was gone, round face, no hair. I remember that. I was like, she's so confident in hers. I love it. It's just your confidence level. Like if you feel like you have to have long hair to be beautiful, I'm so sorry that you are living like that. I mean, I get it that your hair is your crown and you want to cherish it, and you know, in your culture, you know, like Indians and stuff, like, you know, Eastern Indians, right? Have long hair, and it just, but then they end up cutting it and shaving it to like the temple, but then the temple ends up selling it to like the Chinese. And then they end up wearing it. Have you seen the movie Good Hair?
No, I never watched it.
With Chris,
I never watched it.
I went to the premiere. It was really dope because they shouted out Greensboro in there, Joe Dudley, the Black Hair Care products.
Okay,
Dudley products. And yeah, so there's like this whole temple of people who just grow hair, and then they end up shaving their heads to like for some type of sacred ceremony. And then that's in Indonesia or somewhere, and that's where all the weed come up, the virgin Malaysian and all that. Anyway, I've been natural for a long time.
What made you start your process?
I started my locks because I just wanted to start some locks. I thought they would be cute on me.
Okay, that's reasonable.
Yeah, I'm not a Rasta. I don't smoke weed anymore. It's not my religion. I just, I am not my hair. And now, I'm actually thinking about cutting them.
Really?
Yeah, I am. I've been thinking about cutting my hair for a long time. But before I do that, I'm going to start dyeing it first. Like, if I ever decide to cut my hair, I'm just going to dye it. Because you can't do so much with hair. Can't do so much with hair. And, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. For those who don't know, you use rollers to curl this up. Somebody asked me what product I use to make my hair curly. But you know that. Like, maybe, you don't know.
I mean, I've never had them, so I don't know. It never even crossed my mind.
Really?
Never crossed my mind.
Somebody, and there's just a lot about locks that, are just different that people just don't understand. But it's a natural style, and, maybe I'll wear a wig over it one day. I'm sorry. I'm so sleepy. I'm so tired. Excuse me. Hi, our follower. Who's that? Alex. That's Alexandria Tolbert. What's up, boo? Oh, and Styles by Alex. She does great hair, by the way. Natural Styles.
So maybe that's where I need to go so I can figure out what to do with this stuff under the wig.
In North Carolina? No, fly her
No,
out here.
I didn't know she was in LA.
Fly her out here.
Okay. All right.
On the spot. Fly her here.
Okay.
Her and Khalil. Bring them. Yeah. Closure and weaves. What else do we want to talk about? Please follow us on social media. Just queening around, because that's just what we do here. Sometimes we come on at 4 o'clock, but right now it was a long day. Had a long day. Had a long day. But we are going to be committed to coming to you every single Sunday. What else you want to talk about? Anything else you want to talk about here?
No,
And
not
closure
here.
and weaves.
Closure.
Weaves.
Love yourself. Don't matter what kind of hair you got. If you're bald, if you are like me and wear wigs, I think my issue is the pressure to be something for us, like
The pressure to be what?
Just whatever people think a woman is supposed to be. Like we especially with us and European standards of beauty. Like there's so much pressure to, like, even for my girls with straightening their hair.
Okay.
Like, you know, people wanting, and people with me in mind, like there's so much pressure for us to conform to what other people think is beautiful that I don't know. I want people to love life in general. Like, just do what makes you happy.
Find what makes you happy.
If that's wearing weaves that's 22 inches, listen, do it.
Just don't bash nobody else for doing what it is they want to do. Like, if you want to wear weave, wear weave, but just don't bash nobody.
That's the core of everything.
And make everybody feel like some kind of way, like hair shaming or something. I mean, that word shaming kind of gets lost though in translation. Like, if I just be like, listen, love yourself. Not every woman who wears weave hates their blackness.
No, that is accurate. Not every woman.
Not every woman.
I've been in groups and chats where it's like, oh, if you wear wigs, you must not love yourself. Why not? I'm great. I'm awesome. Yeah. But when I get ready to go out, I'm gonna throw this wig on and I'm gonna be fly.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Some in some contexts, they use it to make it a point. Like when they want to talk about, remember when we were talking about Lizzo, mm-hmm. and I said she was cooning. Mm-hmm. A lot of black people, women in the culture, coon to a certain extent, and will do something different. Like, I feel like them wigs that Patti LaBelle wore back in the day those
were art.
Was it art?
That was art.
Was it art? So what about the Chinese joint right here, and then like it's green, like the rainbow? Is that art too? Like weave is art? Is it art?
Ayana has something to say.
I'm just saying, like, all the greats did it. You know what I'm saying? All the greats did it, but there is a distinct difference between, say, Diana Ross, because she was a little risque for her time, right? She was a little risque for her time. And so I guess the times make it different. Like the cultural timing makes everything different. But Diana Ross and, say, give me one. I don't want to like use any of people who like right now because I don't bet. I like do you, but you know what I'm saying. Black China.
I was gonna say our Nicki Minaj,
like a Black China, and Black China don't really have like no talent, but she, but she's in the limelight as far as this is a standard of beauty that little girls want to look like and emulate and be like. And she don't really do nothing. She don't sing. She don't rap. She doesn't write poetry. You know what I mean? She don't make theme songs up. Like, I just made a dope theme song in like 5 minutes. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I mean, she was a great stripper, I think. I mean, and that's something because I tried stripping and it's hard. Okay? So we gonna give her that. We gonna give her those props. We gonna give it. I did.
Listen.
Shout out to Sugar Bears, Greensboro, off Random Road. I was up there once upon a time. I'm just saying. What's up, Nina?
Oh,
listen. It is what it is.
Where we going?
We're talking about closure, okay?
No, that's not what we.
I know, we're talking about weaves. Really, embrace yourself.
Yes.
Embrace yourself. Don't bash anybody, okay? You never know what they're going through and why they chose to do what they do. Maybe we should start looking at weave like a superhero's cape or something like that.
Yes, I like that. I like that. That's what my wig
uniform.
is. That's my superhero cape.
It's like their superhero outfit. And you put it on.
I like it.
And you take on the world
put
in
on my
whatever way you want
save
to.
the day.
You know, because some people just, listen, when you're doing commodities and exchanging money, when like big money and stuff like that, like in corporate America, they don't really want to see, you know.
They don't care.
Some people, listen.
When it's talking, when you get up there.
When you talking money, that's true. But no, if you got the whole, if you can stand on your wallet and stand on your credit,
they don't care what it look like. They don't care what it look like.
But when you like working for somebody,
then they care what it look like.
There you go. That's it.
But see, you want to be the one standing on the money.
But you want to be standing on your own. Like, this is me, and I got this, and you know, and this is me, and you gonna accept all of me with my green.
Yes.
Who else is watching? Taneo, you joined in. Thank you so much. It was so late. I know it's late on the East Coast.
So, are
rocking.
you ready to end? It's 9:44. It's
Oh,
late.
you know.
It's late. You have
Somebody tell us what y'all want us to talk about. Like, if you can, go to Just Queening Around. I'll keep saying that over and over and over.
Like the page.
Like, subscribe, and comment, and let us know what you want us to talk about. You ask us some questions. I'm an open book. I talk about everything. Everything. If you can ask me a question and I be like, ooh, I plead the fifth, then you know
it's deep. That's an off the camera conversation, and I'm gonna get the goods.
But for the most part, it's like, I just let me know. Ask us anything. What do you want to know about Kia and Johnny? Okay, besides we're two beautiful queens out here queening.
That's it.
Sipping our water.
Okay, so do you want to end now, or
green
you never answered my question?
Yes. Should I end with my theme song?
Yes, end with your theme song.
Queening, just queening, queening around with Key and Johnny. Queening, just queening, queening around with Key and Johnny.
My patch won't come. Oh,
Jesse.
there we go.
Thank you.
Until next time, we'll see you next Sunday. Yay! We got a standing date next week. All right,
Next week.
bye.
Bye.